What if your boss insists that you cut your staff, but doesn't tell you how much to cut? Hey everyone, Kevin Kruse here, and I got an interesting question today. I'm going to change her name. I'll call her Diana. Diana says, I'm new to my position and I've been tasked by the president of my company to cut pay, to cut people. He did not give me a dollar figure. I'm sure you can read my mind on all the different levels of how difficult this will be. I need to give him an action plan by January. Do you have any advice? So, Diana, I gotta be honest, this is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. You know, for your boss to tell you to cut headcount or to cut payroll without giving you some kind of target is really unfair. You know, you've got to try to, without knowing why is the request being made, what's the goal, what's the overall objective. And often when you're trying to cut expenses in an organization, you know, the employees are the first ones you should ask, kind of enlist, you know, their help. You know, how can money be saved? There might be processes or things going on that nobody knows more than them that could save the amount of money without actually cutting headcount, cutting payroll. So this seems like a very unfair request, and I would encourage you, if you're new in your role, this is an opportunity for you to take a little bit of professional courage and approach your boss and say, hey, you know, just in the spirit of trying to do a great job and to give you exactly what you need, can you give me a little more direction? Are you looking to cut 2% or 20%? You know, what's making you think that we're going to be able to cut payroll without having an impact on that business? So try to get that information out of your boss. Now, if that's just a no-go, you don't have that relationship, you can't do it. My only other advice is you prepare 3 scenarios. So anytime anyone, you know, you're asked to put some recommendations together, you don't have enough information, do 3 scenarios. So you could do say, how would you cut payroll by 2%, and explain, I can cut payroll by 2%, and this is the impact that it's going to have on the company, you know, very small or something like that. Then you could say, here's what it'd be to cut, you know, payroll by 10%. I can do it in this way, and now, you know, we should expect us to have some more quality control problems because I'm taking someone out of quality, and our shipping times are going to get, you know, 2 days longer because of it. Or here's what it takes to cut payroll by 30%. You know, in each case, you're just giving the options to your boss. Now, of course, a strategy in this is if after you talk to the employees, you get to know what's going on. If you've got a target in mind that you want to sell your boss, maybe it's only 2%, you know, make that the middle option. You know, so you could say, look, I could cut a 0.2% really easy in this way, or I could start to do hard stuff and get to 2%, or I could do really hard stuff and get to 5%. Well, the boss is probably going to take 2%. Either way, even if you give 3 options, it's going to flush out the real number that your boss is trying to hit. So Diane, I don't mean to be so direct with this, but you're really being put in an unfair position. I think this is a bad way to manage from the president. But do the best you can, and I'd be curious to know how it turns out. Thanks for the question.